All right, this is a good way to start episode 2 of The Anthill with Matt Hubbard.
That's good water. It came from the deer park.
Yeah, that's up the street from here, actually.
It's a good street. It's a good park.
I live next to a park. It's called Deer Park.
Also a horny tire place right up the road.
Oh no, the Deer Park is hornier.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess it used to be a place that straight men would go and wax their car because it would be shady. It's a nice little park. But then it became a place where gay men would come and try to encroach to give or receive fellatio.
Where do the deer come into play?
There's no deer there. And they closed the water part. You can't. There used to be like a nice little lakey spot, and there was a bridge you could walk over, but they closed that.
This water is pretty thick, so it makes sense.
I've actually got a story about Deer Park. It's amazing that it would happen like this. One time I was walking in Deer Park when I was, like 16 or 17 years old. I was
waiting to get some fellatio?
Nah, dude, because it's a nice little spot, and I would cross over that bridge that was open at this point. And there was a little trail, and it was just, weed was illegal, so it was a nice spot to roll up a blunt and go and walk around.
Yeah, because they were busy chasing away the gay men. You could smoke the weeds.
Yeah, I'm not smoking dick. Leave me alone, you know? But no, so I was in there. I used to just go there and whatever, I'd roll up and, nature and stuff and hang out for about maybe an hour, and I'd go home. So I rolled up a blunt. I'm walking through the trail and everything. I'm deep in the back of the trail, and I got to pee. So I'm all right, there's nobody here. So I'll just take a leak. So I did, and you know me. I'm bad at pulling my zipper back up.
You are bad. You are very bad at that.
So I didn't realize it was down, which shouldn't have been important. But I was walking, and then some dude comes up, and he's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing out here?" And I was like, just chilling. I had a blunt in my hand. I'm like, just chilling. He was like, "Your pants are undone." And I was like, "What?" That was my response. I said, "What?" And he said, "I swear to God, Matt," what he said to me, he said, "What are you playing with yourself out here? Is that what this is?" And I was like, "Nah, man, I'm just trying to go home."
It's the perfect park to walk around with your zipper down, though.
Dude,
sounds like.
That was the original.
That was the original?
So part 1 came out, but that story is the prequel.
Okay, I'm a little confused on the timeline of when this became a gay park.
Then
that's
when it happened for me.
So was he just excited? He was like, "Oh, I found a strange boy with his zipper down. This is inviting."
Yeah, he was like, "This is a good thing."
Yeah.
And I was like, "This is very bad."
Did you run home?
Well, I was like, I didn't know how to get out of there because I was in the back. I was stoned. I had smoked half of a blunt.
This sounds traumatic.
Dude, it was. That's why I remember it.
Is that
I don't remember casual trips to Walmart where nothing happened.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, man, I called one of my friends, and I was like, "Hey, man, what you doing?" And he was like, "Nothing. What's up?" And I was like, "Not much. I'm just chilling, because I wanted to be on the phone with somebody while this weirdo walked me out of the park."
He walked you out?
Yeah. So So we get to the end, and I'm like, "All right, cool. I can get the fuck out of here without getting my little booty hole took." And then I looked down, and at some point, I fucking dropped half of my blunt.
Did you ever pull your zipper up?
Oh, I pulled that up as soon as he said, "Your pants are undone." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "What are you playing with yourself? Is that what this is?" I was like, "No, I was peeing."
Oh man, that's a fun story.
I should have been like, "Yeah, but I'm already done," and watch him get
Where
sad.
were you 5 minutes ago, dude?
Yeah, dude.
We could have had a great time.
I had my eyes open the whole time, and they could have been closed.
Oh man, that sounds like a good park.
It's cool, water.
I'm a little disappointed about the lack of deers, but
Bro, there's no deer there.
That's whack.
I think maybe I've seen a deer or two at Deer Park.
I feel like they should change their logo.
Yeah.
It's the Deer Park.
They should change it to something that rhymes with Deer Park.
I can't think of anything that rhymes with deer.
No?
Rear. Fear.
Queer.
Oh, that's good.
No, I'm just kidding. That would be homophobic. I was thinking beer park because some people drink there.
That makes sense. That checks out. Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that guy propositioning me. It's that it was already done.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than a gay man who shows up too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't come late.
Don't. That's bad.
That's a bad look.
Come on time.
That's like, yeah, dude.
Come when you're supposed to.
Yeah. So what's up with you, dude?
I got cut off on the way here by a lot of handicapped people.
Okay.
And I decided I don't like handicapped people.
Really? They all had handicap plates on?
Yeah.
And you had to see that. How many did it take until you were like, all right, no more passes?
Legitimately like the fifth one.
The fifth one.
Yeah. I was like, are you there's no way. Am I being targeted right now?
Did you get to pull up like beside any of them?
No.
Oh.
At least they kept their energy up. You know when you get cut off and the person doesn't keep that same energy,
right?
And then they just start going slow. At least these handicaps were like, they cut me off and they kept hauling ass.
Nice.
So, that was cool.
Nice.
But I decided I don't like the handicap because of this. It's only like an hour drive. 5 of them.
Well, it's a good thing the show we're doing tonight is upstairs. I don't think there will be many.
Yeah, that's good.
There's no
elevator, right?
There's no escalator either. Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
I don't know why I thought a place would have an escalator before an elevator. It's just stairs.
Yeah. I'm good. That's good. That's good.
Maybe there will be a handicapped person.
No.
And they're going to be like, ew, can you help me up these stairs?
I'll push them.
And then at the end, wait till the end where they're like, you were so funny. Can you help me down these stairs? And then you push them.
Okay. As long as I get to push them downstairs.
You can.
I'm happy.
You can push them downstairs.
Good.
You know?
Good. But no, other than that, dude, I don't think there's any other groups of people I hate right now.
No?
No. I'm trying to be a wizard, though.
Yeah. I've been playing that Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
I've been playing it.
I decided I'm a girl character to counteract the transphobia.
Oh, I'm a boy, but I picked the girls' dorm.
That's good. That's smart.
Yeah.
Honestly. That's real smart. I'm just a girl, so I'm a witch. Did
you pick the girls' dorm?
No.
You picked the boys' dorm?
I'm wherever they put me.
Oh.
I don't think
they ask you. Like they let you make your character and they're like, what dorm do you want to go in? I'm like I picked the guys, but
wait, are you saying when they say witch or wizard?
No, yeah, I guess so. And it says like this is to determine which dorm you go in.
Oh, I didn't read that much. I don't like reading.
Oh. You're just like, I'm a wizard.
Well, no, I'm a witch because I'm a girl. I'm a witch. So, but I feel like that counteracts it. You know what I mean? We probably shouldn't give away too many spoilers.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, I mean, I'm only an hour and a half in. I don't know many spoilers.
I've been playing the game so much that my opinion on marginalized communities has changed.
You look a little bit like Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Who's they?
Everyone.
Everyone?
When I was a kid.
I guess I did just say that. I'm part of everyone.
I mean, there's no one else here right now.
There isn't.
They said I looked like Harry Potter. They said I looked like Harry Potter until, I don't know, until Superbad came out. And then they were like, no, you look like McLovin.
I don't see that.
You know, me either.
Did you grow out of it?
Did I?
Well, I'm asking you. I mean, you don't look like McLovin now.
I must have grown out of it.
That checks out. I can't imagine you ever looking like McLovin though.
What can you imagine me looking like, Harry Potter?
Yeah. That one still holds true, I feel.
All right.
I used to get that I looked like Danielson from The Karate Kid a lot.
Yeah.
But then I got fat.
When you were younger, you looked like the Karate Kid? See, I don't see that.
Yeah. I got him a lot.
You don't look like the Karate Kid at all to me.
That's what I got that like.
I don't even understand. The Karate Kid was a black kid.
No, dude. The real Karate Kid.
Nah, dude.
The real Karate Kid.
Thought you were gonna say you stayed out of the sun for 17 years. You demelanated.
Yeah.
And now you just tell people you're 1/4 Puerto Rican.
Dude, I'm half Puerto
There
Rican.
you go.
I'm more Puerto Rican than you are.
Um,
But I can't speak any of this.
and then Matthew
Spanish.
Hubbard went into hiding for 17 more years to come out when it was safe
in this
in 2046 to be a white man.
It's actually a really bad time to be a white guy.
Yeah.
It's never
You
been
figured that out, haven't you?
It's never been worse. It has never been worse. I mean, it's still pretty good. It's still, I wouldn't change it, you know.
It's all right, I guess.
I definitely pick my white half more often than I pick my Puerto Rican half.
Oh, come on, dude. What'd you pick? Easy mode on Hogwarts?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't pick the woman, so yes. That was sexist. That's not funny.
That's not the easy way. It's so hard to be a woman. Don't come on episode 2 setting traps.
Yep. That does seem
Yeah. This is fun.
Oh, man. I keep kicking this cord.
There's no cord down there. The camera can't see it. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
It's really cordy in here, but nobody can tell.
What can they see? Where am I cut off at?
I think the camera can see my recorder right there. I know for sure it can see our drinks.
Okay. Are you going to have to blur them out so that people don't... Are we going to get copyright stuff?
If somebody watches this podcast... See, they're probably not going to drink Deer Park anymore.
Yeah, that might be problematic.
You got a Burger King horror story?
I don't... I do not have a Burger King horror story.
I went there once.
My dad used to take us to Burger King on the way to church every Sunday. Like, that was like on the way there. Those Cinnaminis, you remember those?
At Burger King?
Yeah. Those things were so good.
I don't know that I remember them. I'm sure they were good, though.
They were delicious. It was just like a small cinnamon roll that you dunked in icing. And then you put it in your mouth. And it was so good.
I would always get the French toast sticks.
Yeah, that's what I got before they came out with Cinnaminis.
Okay.
It was delish.
Well, maybe when Cinnaminis were out, I was getting chicken fries.
Those chicken fries were good too.
Chicken fries are...
They had that little spot for your sauce.
Yeah, well, they had that little spot where it said they were like $2 for a 10-piece or something, or $3 for a 10-piece. It was a whole period. And then they got done, and chicken fries were like $6 again. And I was like, oh, man, I guess I'll get nuggets. And then I got 10 nuggets for $1.49 or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Garbage.
They were shaped like a crown.
They were shaped like poop.
No, I don't have any Burger King horror stories. I have some Chick-fil-A ones. I used to work at Chick-fil-A. You know how people think that's like the Lord's fast food restaurant?
Yeah.
False. Not accurate. So there I was. I was in high school.
Okay.
I was working in the Chick-fil-A, Virginia Beach. And I was on dining room. So I had to go around and make sure the dining room was nice. And they said, I show up to work. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm in high school, so I show up right after high school. And they're like, hey, we have a regional manager stopping by to make sure everything's like looking good. And it's a lady manager.
Yeah.
And her name was Amber, I think. She was like, we have a regional manager coming by. You need to make sure everything's in tip-top shape so that we get good marks.
Shirts tucked in and name tags on.
Yeah. So I'm like in charge of making sure the entire dining room and bathrooms are like great. Well, so I go and I check the men's restroom. Dining room's good. Men's restroom's good. I go into the women's restroom, and the women's restrooms were always way worse than the men's restrooms. Like, we get a bad rap as men, but the women's restrooms were always the worst. So I go in there, first stall, fine. Handicap stall, destroyed.
This is where the hate for handicaps started.
This might be it.
Okay.
This might be
okay.
it. So the handicap one just destroyed an entire roll of, you know, the double-sided like bathroom toilet paper where it's like if you run out you can just switch it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, an entire roll of that was in the toilet.
Nice.
I couldn't see any of the poops, thankfully, but I start plunging, okay? And now the poop's coming, you know, it's breaking up. It's coming out. So I'm plunging, trying to flush. Now, this ain't going down. So I go to Amber, and I'm like, yo, this plunger's not getting it done. Like, there's a problem in the bathroom. So she goes in there. She's like, okay, let me go look. So she comes in there, and she's like, go get a stick from the parking lot, and we'll scoop it out and put it in a trash bag.
What an idiot.
Right? So I go out in the parking lot where there's no trees, and I try and find the biggest stick I can, and there's a twig about this cord is thicker than the twig I was able to find. So I go back in there, and I'm like, this is the best we have to work with, Amber. And she's like, all right, let's give it a go. So we go in the bathroom. Not to brag, but I was in the female restroom at Chick-fil-A with a female, so pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're in there, and I'm like covered in a trash bag at this point because I'm not trying to get any poop water on me.
Yeah.
Right? So she's over there fishing in this toilet with her twig that I got her. And this thing, she's like trying to pry it up.
This is Amber?
This is Amber. She's trying to pry it up.
Oh, boy.
And it breaks.
Yep.
And shrapnel of this poop paper just splatters all around me back on the wall.
Oh, I thought you were going to say her.
No. It somehow dodged all of us. But it's about to get bad. So, like, twig doesn't work. So I'm like, what are we going to do? And she's like, I don't know. The regional manager's going to be here soon. So we got to do something. She's like, let's go in the back. So we go into the kitchen. She grabs a soup ladle.
A soup ladle?
A soup ladle.
This bitch.
Yes. We go into this bathroom and we scoop out the poop paper. And I'm assuming there's
a poop ladle.
A poop ladle. It went from soup ladle to poop ladle. Just like that. Scoop it all out. And then you would throw that poop ladle now away,
I'd throw that motherfucker in the garbage.
Not Amber. Not Amber. It goes right into the sink with the rest of the dirty dishes. Chick-fil-A.
All right, so this is the episode where we put a bounty on Amber.
That is a true story.
Dude, that's horrible.
Yeah. Also, when I quit Chick-fil-A, I was in high school, and I put in my 2 weeks notice, and they were like, are you sure you want to do this? It's really hard to find jobs out there. I'm like, yo, I'm in high school. You thought this was a career choice for me? You thought this was just, all right, I got it. I'm just riding this out. I was like, dude, you guys think so much of yourselves for working here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I did not have a fun time at Chick-fil-A.
Why would they not throw that? Dude, you want to hear one about when I worked at Panera?
Yes, I do.
One time when I was at Panera, they used to have, like, when you'd ask for a water cup, they would give you these little, like, amber 12-ounce cups or some foolishness. It was just a weird water cup.
Wait. Amber?
Yeah, dude, that's the color they were.
The color. I forgot that was even a color. I thought it was just a...
They were like amber colored, you know?
At Chick-fil-A.
They were white and they were nasty.
She was white, yeah.
And clearly nasty. Nah, dude. But we had like these little whatever, like amber colored like water cups, and they were like reusable, so we'd wash them. Well, one day at the end of the night when they were cleaning the bathrooms out, somebody fucking shit in the amber cup like a hot fudge sundae. And you know what my manager did?
Did you put it in the dirty dishes?
My manager threw away every single amber cup in the restaurant, and we never had them again, dude.
That's the exact opposite of what my amber manager did.
Bro, Rich was a way better manager than Amber. I promise you. I promise you.
So if he had to scoop out poop paper with a ladle, that would have been gone.
Oh, he probably would have said, "I'm not touching that," and called a plumber. It's on the company's dollar, dude.
But the regional manager was on the way.
Yeah, when the regional manager got there, he'd be like, "Some fucking disgusting person made a mess in the bathroom."
That checks out.
And the regional manager would be like, "I've seen a few fast food restaurants before. I understand."
Yeah. But it's Chick-fil-A, dude.
But
They're supposed to be better than everyone.
But if under Rich's watch we used a poop ladle, it would have been one use.
One use.
It'd have been
That's
gone.
good.
We'd have thrown it away.
That is a good. What would be the? I can't think of the word. That's a good.
It's good housekeeping.
Yes. That's yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh gosh, I hated Chick-fil-A. Then I started working at a putt-putt course, and they gave me way too much power for a high schooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'd get off of high school and I'd drive straight there, so I'm there like 3:00, and it has like driving range, putt-putt, batting cage.
Right.
But like nobody was there, so like I'd get there, an adult would actually be working, and then he'd be like, "All right, you're here, cool." So he'd go home, and I'd be there by myself for about 2 hours.
Right.
And like nobody really showed up during those 2 hours to putt-putt, hit the batting cage, or drive golf balls. So I was in charge of register, and I'd hang out in the office. I don't even know how many times I jerked off in that office. It was just like
Of the putt-putt office?
Of the putt-putt office, yeah.
This must have been after you learned from Amber.
I mean, it was the perfect setup, really, because the office had all the security cameras, so I could see if anybody was coming. And the only person coming was me.
Yo, dude, yeah, you were playing putt-putt, weren't you?
I got really scared one time, though, because...
How many strokes did it take you?
Not many. I was in high school.
I hit par on every hole.
Oh, man. I got really scared one time, though, because I came into work the next day after jerking off the previous day.
Okay.
And and the previous day the owners showed up. I was in the office. I wasn't jerking off at this time when they showed up. So I see them coming, so I get out of the office and just hang out at the register. Now, when they walk in, I start like cleaning, right? So the next day, the manager is like, "Hey, the owners wanted me to talk to you." And instantly, they were like, they saw you on the cameras, and I'm like,
you got embarrassed.
Yeah. Instantly, I assume that, oh, fuck, there's cameras all around this place. They have one in the office? Why didn't I think of that? But they were like, they saw you cleaning on the cameras, and they really liked that. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I do a lot of cleaning when nobody's here. But I was terrified for a split second.
I really wonder if Chick-fil-A had it wrong and the other place was like, it's really hard to hire. So just tell him we saw him cleaning in there, and he'll know we can see in there.
That might be actually be what they were trying to do. They were trying to put a stop to my jerking off, but they didn't. After that, I was like,
kept doing it.
I just kept doing it.
So what size club? Here's your balls. With dick hands. I'd have been so mad. You know who would have been even madder? My father. When we went out for family night and got balls that smell like cheese.
Yeah. That pop-up place, that was a fun place to work, though. One, I could jerk off at work. Two, I could mess with people, because a lot of people go on dates to pop-up places. So I'd try and like embarrass them in front of their girls. The dudes would come in and they'd be like, anyways. So one time it backfired on me. One of our coworkers brought in ghost sauce, like ghost pepper sauce, and we were all like taking toothpicks and trying it and like seeing who could last the longest. Well, one guy came in, he was like trying to impress his girl, and I was like, "Hey, bro, if you take a spoonful of this ghost pepper sauce and don't drink anything for 5 minutes, I'll let you and your girl play for free." And he's like, "I don't know, man." And she's like, "Ah, come on, you can do that. You can do that. 5 minutes? It's just a little bit of hot sauce."
Yeah, it's 300 seconds, pussy boy.
So he's like, "Okay." So I open up the bottle for him. I get him a spoonful and I give it to him, and he takes it down. And now we start waiting the 5 minutes, and he is panicking. Like, it's hot.
Yeah.
Like, we've been doing toothpicks, and it was rough. Well, we're laughing our asses off at this guy who's just like, he's sweating. She's trying to cheer him on. She's calling him a pussy for like even thinking about drinking some water. We're laughing our ass off.
She doesn't get it.
She doesn't get it. I'm like crying laughing. So I rub my eyes. I open the bottle for him.
Damn.
And I got ghost pepper sauce in my eyes.
Oh, dude.
So now he's freaking out. I'm freaking out. And it was just the worst. It backfired so bad. They ended up, like, more people were focused on me because I'm like, I can't fucking see. I can't see. It burned so bad. They ended up just pouring milk over my eyes for like 5 minutes. It was terrible. And he got free. They were like, just go play. Just go play. So he got it for free.
Yeah, they poured milk all over you.
I know.
I'll be damned.
I know.
Good thing your coworkers were there.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have been beating it with ghost pepper fingers, and that would really hurt. It's a good thing.
You know, there is a silver lining there, I suppose.
That would have been worse.
It's very good water.
Yeah, dude. Whoa.
Do you ever jerk off at work?
Jobs, man. When they stress me out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get stressed out.
So you just did it in Deer Park.
Like, I wasn't stressed.
Just jerking off in Deer Park for
But
fun.
after that guy stressed me the hell out, I went to the restrooms there.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding. I was very soft. I went home.
Oh.
What time are we at on this thing? Oh, we got plenty of time.
Cool. Do we like need to look at the camera?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, you can look at the camera.
I want to be like Jim from The Office.
It's really a doable thing.
Okay, I think
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
So tell me a good story, Aunt.
A good story.
Were you raised religious? I'm going to take over the podcast from here.
That's cool.
Okay.
You can do that.
Were you raised religious?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I was. Yeah, I went to like church a whole bunch when I was a kid, and I went to Christian private school up until from like kindergarten all the way up through the first half of 5th grade, and then my parents were like, "Yo, this school sucks." So they put me in another Christian private school for half a year. That school was worse.
What was bad about them?
They were just kind of like bots, you know what I mean?
But why would that affect your parents? Would you just come home and be like, these people are boring?
I threw a paper ball once, and they gave me like a day of suspension and said I could have poked somebody's eye out.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
These people were fucking weird, man. My teacher, she always wore pants.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. In a Catholic school?
In a Baptist.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't think that was specifically Baptist. It was called James River Christian Academy. It's not a school anymore.
Because
they
so many
closed.
people were like these bots.
Where they closed. Like, if I would have tried to stay there through senior year, I think I'd have had to move schools because they closed.
Gotcha.
So did the other school, too.
Gotcha. So were you like you were like these. Did they have? My brother went to a Christian school, not me.
Yeah.
My stepbrother. They had like their own like basketball leagues and baseball leagues where it's just like they all played against each other. They didn't go play against other schools. Did they have that?
Well, that was only elementary school, so no. The one that I went to for the second half of 5th grade, that one had that one was like a whatever the high schools were around there. It was on the other side of the water, so like whatever Smithfield or Isle of Wight, like all those schools would play.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Were you on any teams?
No, I didn't play any sports. I used to race cars, which is
I think you've told me this.
yeah,
Were
that was
you
my
good?
sport. I was pretty good. I had a because they don't do that at school, so I had like a
Yeah.
I had like this jacket. You got it for like winning a championship, which is like, it's kind of like a big deal.
Yeah.
Only one person can win those in a division.
Yeah.
So I won a championship. It said track champion on the back of my jacket. Had a fucking race car helmet. You have no idea how many people at school thought I could run fast.
Well, I mean, it says track.
But it has a racing helmet. You thought I was in the special
You-
ed track class?
You could have
You
just been
thought I
that
wore a-
fast.
You thought I wore a helmet and ran around the fucking track all top heavy?
Yeah. Was the guy in the Ringer who he's the fastest one? They're all trying to beat him. You've seen the Ringer, right?
Nah, did he wear a helmet?
No.
He'd have been faster.
Was it Jimmy? Yeah, they were trying to beat Jimmy.
Okay.
You've never seen the Ringer, bro?
Nah, I haven't seen the Ringer.
It's with Johnny Knoxville. He pretends to be special.
That- I'm sure it's funny.
It's hilarious. He's like pretends to be special, and all the other Special Olympians are like, "We know you're not special, but we want you to beat Jimmy."
All right.
And Jimmy's the really good Special Olympian. Dude, it's so good. You have to watch it.
Okay.
So good.
I'll have to check it out. Is it on like Netflix or something?
I don't know.
I'll just look it up. The Ringer, Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
All right.
So good.
What was I even getting at? Was I getting at something?
Yeah, I think you were talking about being really fast with a helmet on.
Oh, one time I had that jacket on not in class, in lunch. And this kid, he was like 2 years older than me. He was like way bigger than me, but like strong, like athlete.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He probably played lacrosse or one of those fucking stupid sports.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there eating my lunch, bro, and something hits me. I have on my track champion jacket, and I look. It's like a new championship jacket that I was super proud of, and it's a chip with nacho cheese. And I was like, these people picked the wrong day to bully me. Now, this was like, I didn't do all that, but
We didn't do a what?
shoot everybody.
Oh.
So they picked the wrong day to,
Yeah.
but they did. Because I was like, you could have done this in my whatever hoodie, you know what I mean?
This
But
is my
not my track
champion.
my special ed track class championship jacket. So I got
That was
up,
a bad day. What'd you do?
I walked over to the dude, and I was like, hey, bro, you're going to clean this off.
You made him clean it?
He was like, nah. I said, I will go and get napkins if you want, but you will clean this off. And he said, nah, and he laughed at me, and I wiped my shit all over his face. And his friends like quickly held him. He would have destroyed me. But he would have absolutely destroyed me, dude. But nah, bro.
That's amazing that you thought like, hey, you're gonna clean this. Because I would have just I'm either gonna have to try and throw the first punch, or I'm just like, oh, my jacket. And I'm not saying anything.
I'm an odd person when it comes to confrontation.
Yeah, that would be me going, all right, I'm gonna try and he disrespected me, so I'm gonna disrespect him back. You're gonna clean my jacket. Like,
Yeah.
That's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, all right, if I stand up, I'm just throwing a punch.
In my mind, I'm like, bro, you put cheese on my jacket, and I don't want cheese on my jacket. And I didn't put it on my jacket.
So you gave
you
him
did.
an out. That's so nice.
So
of
you're
you.
going to take this
So
cheese
nice.
off my jacket. And then he yummied down
This-
on the cheese on my jacket.
Did anybody make a nacho cheese joke? Like, this is nacho cheese.
I wasn't listening for humor.
Oh,
I was
You just-
mad.
You
I
just
didn't
saw
hit him,
red.
but I was mad.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't get in like fights.
Yeah, I was in one fight in high school, and it wasn't even really a fight.
Really?
Yeah, so it is gonna contradict what I just said, where I said if I stand up, I'm throwing a punch. So I was always like told you're allowed to fight back, but you're not allowed to throw the first punch. And I think the problem was I had too much time to think about like I want to fight this kid.
Yeah.
So I just started pushing him, trying to get him to throw a punch,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't throw a punch.
So you threw a punch.
No, so I just kept pushing him until a teacher came. We had a push fight. We still got
dude, that's lame.
Yeah, I know. It was the most pussy thing ever.
Yo, dude, I got a good one. I got a school fight story. When I was in maybe 8th grade, I went to this one school from like 6th through 9th grade, and then I went to public school for 10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah. So I was in like 8th grade, I think, and they used to like pick on me at this school because like my initials are PP. It's like Peter Anthony Perez.
I forget Ant's not your real name.
It is my real name. It's just my middle name.
Well, Ant actually is not your real name.
Well, yeah. Who fucking, you know what I mean?
Peter Ant. That's two. That's so. There's so many penis innuendos.
That'd be weird.
Okay, continue.
All right.
PP.
They
Go
used to
ahead.
they'd be like, PP, whatever. And you know how, like, there was one dude, he would always mess with me. And, but you know how some people, like, they only do it because it'll, like, get them clout. And it's like, yo, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
He's one of those. And, so we were in, like, gym class one day. And he was like, he had already been picking on me a bunch before this. We're in gym class one day. And he's fucking with me. And then we start doing, like, our exercises. You know when the teacher turns around, you half-ass your exercises.
Yeah.
So, like, I was. And he was like, he says the teacher's like, PP's not doing his jumping jacks or whatever it was.
How old are you here?
Oh, 8th grade? What is that?
Did you say? Oh,
13?
I missed when you said 8th grade.
Maybe 13.
Okay. Yeah.
14, somewhere in there. And we got done with our exercises. And I said to him, when we go back to the locker room, I'm going to fight you. And we went through the whole thing. I didn't say another thing to him for the rest until the gym was over, bro. We get to the locker room. I walk up to him. I said, all right, I swear to God, this is a true story. I went up to him. He said something, PP. And I was like, I'll tell you what's getting ready to happen. Because remember, I'm weird about confrontation.
Yeah, dude, you're very psychological with your confrontations.
So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
You're going to clean my jacket.
I said, I'm going to let you hit me. And it's going to be the only hit you get. And I'm going to fuck you up. And he like said something, whatever it was. Haha, PP. Well, PP's mad. And I was like, so I just put my hands behind my back. I said, go ahead. Land your one hit. So he like reaches back. And when he swings around, he opens his hand up and he slapped the shit out of me, dude. He Will Smith slapped the shit out of me. My glasses went flying off, and then like I can't forget it. He smacked me. My glasses go off. I can't see shit. I just hear ha 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 ha, and he prances out of the locker room. So I go running out of the locker room. Like I scooped him up by the legs and just like with my shoulders drove him into the basketball court and just started I swear to God, dude, that one hit was the only one he got. And he chose a slap.
Backed it up.
Bro, he cried. He cried.
I made this little boy cry.
Jim was 4th block. Yeah, Jim was 4th block. I'm doing something right now. I'm in the middle of something. I can't just edit this one out.
You can't. I tried to wait for a nice pause.
I tried to wait. All right, you got the keys. So I beat the shit out of this guy, right? That's 4th block. 5th block is math class. He's the whole math class, dude. All I hear is he cries, bro. He cries through all of 5th block. Between 5th and 6th, we had a break. He pouted, and then we had 6th block together.
What do you want him to do? He just got his ass beat.
I want him to not cry for 2 fucking hours.
Wait, he just got embarrassed.
You talked all that trash.
He just got beat by peeping. Normally you beat PP. You don't get beat by PP.
No, you just beat PP at fucking work. Nah, dude. But yeah, dude. So in sixth block when he was still sniffling, because in fifth block it was funny. But by the time we got to sixth block, I'm like, dude, like I just, for all the times he picked on me, I didn't even cry this much over the course of months. Like this dude.
But you did cry.
I don't think I ever cried because of him.
Okay.
I used to get frustrated and whatnot, but like I wouldn't like cry because somebody was a dick. I just had other friends.
What?
Like I just had, I can't be friends with everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're, let's say you're a fucking asshole. I'll just go talk to someone else.
I mean, that checks out.
You can't,
Be friends with everybody. You
can't just get bullied by,
I mean,
out here getting bullied at like the open mics at the comedy clubs and stuff and going home and crying about it.
oh, that would be. I don't think anybody really bullies around here.
No.
That's nice.
Because it would
Because
be,
we're adults.
it would be weird. Yeah, dude. You got people coming in calling you PP, taking your beer money.
I don't know. There's funny instances. People do still act childish, but I guess that's kind of what we do.
Yeah, one time I hosted at the Funny Bone, and the feature took my money and gave me a swirly. Yeah, dude. This is fun. We're probably coming up on time. 42 minutes. We got a show to do tonight, big homie.
That's gonna be fun.
It is going to be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be super fun.
Sold out.
Yeah, she called me this morning, and she was like, hey, I accidentally, sold too many tickets or something like that. I was like, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good problem.
Standing room only? Yeah. The first one I did was standing room only. Like, I've had them, sell out, but they're normally, they're, on top of it with the ticket sales.
Yeah.
Get you a venue that sells the tickets for you. It's so much easier.
Yeah.
But,
I can imagine that would be much easier.
yeah. But it's going to be a fun show. It always is. Do you have any other stuff coming up you want to, plug?
I'm going to be hosting at Kazi's the weekend of the 17th and 18th, I believe. It might be
Of this,
18th and 19th.
This month or
This
next?
month.
Okay.
This month. I don't know if the pod will be out by then.
Possibly.
Yep. And then doing a show with Corey at some brewery in Newport News. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah. We're both doing that, aren't
Are
we?
we both doing that show?
I think so.
He hasn't given me an official date. He said the end of February, either the second to last Tuesday or the last Tuesday in February.
I think I'm on that one with you.
Okay, sweet. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Look at us doing shows together.
Doing shows, man.
That's fun.
Well, nah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. I'll edit that
And
out.
then,
I won't.
and then we got one together in Richmond, right? Happy Trees.
Yeah, dude.
When's that? The 19th
Somewhere around
of
there.
March. And then I think that's all I got.
18th, maybe 19th.
I think that's all I got though. 18th, 19th.
You'll post the flyers.
No, I won't.
I'll post the flyers. We're on the same shows. They'll see it.
Yeah, you post them.
All right, I'll post the flyers.
Did you? We got scammed, bro. People were trying to scam us on this show.
Yeah, that was funny. So the show, the show sold out, and then there's a bunch of people. It was 4 people. They're like, I have 4 tickets. Imagine, how does everybody with 4 tickets now they can't make it, and nobody knows who these people are?
Yeah, nobody's friends with them. Nobody, nothing. They're nobodies.
What an odd thing. You want to call them out, but then you don't want them to be like, I'm actually from here, and my child is sick.
Yeah, I just.
And then their child gets well enough for them to go. What's that thing called where they stand outside with signs and they're
Picket.
like, "This is bad. This is bad."
Picket.
Protest.
Picketing is just for workers.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's strike.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Protesting. You nailed it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But yeah, this has been fun.
Yes, it has. I've enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for the Deer Park water.
One more belligerent sip.
I didn't even get any water on that last part.
And that is the end of the episode.